Now let's get started. The night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Shh! The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Did you know that St. Nicholas is another name for Santa Claus, my husband? The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. I think these boys and girls are dreaming about chocolate Santas and red and white candy canes. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with the little old driver, so lively, so quick, I knew right away that it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted, "Yaw!" and called them by name. "Now, Dasher, now, Dancer, now, Prancer and Vixen, on, Comet, on, Cupid, on, Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all." As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop his courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Then in a twinkling I heard on the roof prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Boys and girls, his eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on that man's chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of an eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle, ere I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end. I love to hear that Christmas poem every year. Boys and girls, up at the North Pole we have lots of snow and lots of ice, and it's so cold. And I love beautiful flowers, the kind of flowers that you see blooming in the spring. So I tried to grow some flowers in the toy shop in a big pot. But they didn't turn out too well, friends. Promise you won't laugh at me. Oh, thank you. You're kind. Look! These are how my flowers look. Now you see, you can see a little bud there, but I can't get these flowers to bloom. So I thought, I'm going to be seeing you, my friends, and maybe you could help me with magic, Christmas magic. Let's make magical fingers. This is how you do it, just like this. Yeah, that's it. Now, as you make your magical fingers, we are going to say bloom, flowers, bloom. And we will say it 3 times. Ready? All right, make your fingers. Here we go. Bloom, flowers, bloom. Say it again. Bloom, flowers, bloom. Again. Bloom, flowers, bloom. Nothing happened. What do you think we did wrong, darlings? You know what? Good manners are powerful. Maybe, just maybe, if we said bloom flowers, please, the magic would work for us. It's very important to use magical words like good manner words at Christmas time because Santa's watching. So let's try that. Make your magical fingers. And remember, we're going to say bloom flowers, please, 3 times. Here we go. Bloom flowers, please. Bloom flowers, please. Bloom flowers, please. Oh, how I wish Santa Claus was here to see this. Look at that. You did Christmas magic, my dears. Oh, and there's a purple flower in the middle. That's my favorite color. Most people think it's red. That is Santa's favorite color, but my favorite color is purple. And there's red for Santa and pink. Thank you. You did that beautifully. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to take these back to the North Pole. I'll keep them on the table so that when Santa and I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we can see the flowers that you helped make bloom. On Christmas Eve, darlings, don't forget to hang your stocking, because Santa loves putting little toys and candy in them. And also, don't you worry if you don't have a fireplace for Santa to slide down, because he has a magic key that can open any door, so he can come right in the front door and leave your toys. And if you wouldn't mind, please leave Santy some cookies and milk. He gets so hungry. I'll tell you a secret. Chocolate chip are his favorite kind of cookie. And if you could please leave some carrots or apple slices for the reindeer, that would be lovely because they need energy too. Well, boys and girls, it's time for me to head back to the North Pole. But I thank you again for spending time with me, and I wish you all the merriest Christmas ever. Mwah! Bye-bye, dears.